Oneyplays with friends.
Chris, can you make up a fake name for this game and just call it fucking made up?
No, that's mean to the guy who made it. This is a cute little indie game that some guy made.
Welcome to Mildor's Plume.
It's called Cosmic Ball.
Scratch that, right? Mildor's Plume beneath it.
Don't do that.
I'm just kidding, everybody. It's called Cosmic Plume.
Cosmic Ball.
Oh yeah.
This game was recommended by Ding Dong. Let's see if it's epic.
I like the art for it. I even love the little life in Super.
This music is actually pretty sick.
I like this quite a bit.
You get to beat the shit out of things.
What was that though?
I don't know.
Is that a duck?
I don't know. This is cool though. Woo! Look at this game.
Dude, Mildor's kind of badass.
I kind of like Mildor. Yeah, he's a good character design.
I wonder how many people will call him Yellow Kirby.
I was actually thinking more. I'm thinking Kirby. I also thought a little bit of like Rayman, where he's got like the detached
like Rain
arms.
Man, like
he's like Rain Man with his detached arms.
75 carry the 2.
Whoa! You can do a little dashy do.
I think it takes up your yellow. I think it takes up Mildor's juice though.
His juice.
Mildor's juice.
Oh, look at that. That's like ragdoll bridge physics.
You're actually dodging it.
You can push down. Whoa! You can do a ball. Whoa! There's so much shit you can do. This is so. Whoa!
You gotta learn all the fight moves.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't copy guys, right? Like, he doesn't do the Kirby thing, so you just gotta learn how to fuck people up.
Woo!
What the hell?
I don't know what's going on here.
You're like a little Dragon Ball Z guy.
So this is an indie game of sorts?
Yep.
You can tell it has some Sonic influence. It really does. It just kind of looks like the background.
It's got a lot of Super Nintendo influence too, just in general.
Oh wow, look.
A lot of different ideas. A lot of different ideas. Yeah.
You can dash.
Yeah, definitely.
Woo!
That fucking duck has a knife.
Are these ducks?
These gun ducks are using realistic military equipment.
This is the future.
This is a metaphor for how armed the police force is.
Do you see that? That was a Sonic thing. They can't do that. Oh wow, did you see that? Whoa!
What were they thinking? Get him out of here. Can you run through that, Chris?
Whoa.
You could do that. That's so cool.
That was legit.
I ain't never seen that before.
I bet that this game, like, once you really nail the controls and shit, you can do a lot of cool shit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, this is actually really sweet. Wow.
I'm gonna make a criticism here.
Yeah?
Very, very mild. I might get shit for this. I think this game is so unique on its own, I don't think they need the Sonic sound effects.
Yeah, they don't need any of the Sonic shit.
That's what I'm saying. If you guys cut, you know what I mean? It's my little comment there, but it still looks like a great game. It's so unique.
You say that as he turns into a fucking Sonic ball and goes around the loop-de-loop. No, it's still cool. I think
I'm just saying.
But they could still use that without like having direct references to Sonic.
No, I know.
Yeah,
by the way, I don't know if those sound effects were used elsewhere too. I'm just saying.
Whoa. Look at this little dash you can do. Wow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's lots of games that have started off as like fan games and they turn them into something else.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Oh, I'm almost dead. Holy shit.
No, it seems like a very competent, very good game. The art's amazing.
Woo. I don't want to fight these guys. I want to do a little pacifist run.
I think you have to. Oh, they can't. They don't.
Lol. Okay, well, game over.
You're dead now.
That's the end. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Whoa, that's so cool.
The fuck?
The fuck? Yo, guy who made this game, this is kind of shitty. No offense.
Hey man, I want you to put Easter eggs in the background of me just hanging out. Thank you. Put me chilling with my homies in the background.
My homies?
Yeah, me and my homies in the background.
I've never heard a guy who said homies that sounded like that.
Put me and my homies in the background.
I want myself and my homies to be doing it up in the background.
Ah!
I want to be in the background with my homies.
My homies tonight. We loiter.
Let me ask you this, you guys.
Sounds too big.
I think he might have had a little virus infected there. Holy shit.
What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, what is your favorite thing? I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to make conversation.
Our favorite
about
thing?
Mildor?
I'm gonna say Mildor. Let's say, okay, gamers, let's get positives and negatives for Mildor.
Yeah.
Number 1, his quest is a noble one. I like his quest. I think what he's questing for is a noble cause.
Number 2, he definitely cares about fashion.
Number 3, he is a fascist.
That's also a good quality.
Yes, of course.
Oh, he gives you little iced creams.
I love icing my cream.
What do you call this guy again? Something plume?
Mildor's plume.
plume.
What's a plume? Like of smoke?
It's his it's their language. That's how they say quest in their language. He says Musa Mildor, Misa plume.
Musa?
Musa, that's what he says.
What's Musa?
It means I am Mildor. I will. This is my quest.
I don't want to fight all these guys,
Zach,
you know?
how long did you study this language?
I've studied it. You know, people know Klingon. I know the Mildorian language.
It's a dead language like Latin, spoken for generations.
Whoa!
But it's like a dead language of
You know,
nerd culture.
The Pope can speak Mildorian.
There's only one other human being on the planet, which is you, that can speak Mildorian.
Me and the Pope.
And the Pope just tries to convince you to convert, and that's the only reason he speaks it.
The Pope goes up there, the big religion stage, and he points at Jesus and says, Misa Plumito Mildo, Plumi Doody Jesus.
Plumi Doomy Jesus?
That's what he says, yeah. Everyone goes, wow!
I was,
No, there's a whole crowd of people that just goes, what? And the whole crowd says it at the same
They
time.
go, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus.
Fuck. Gotta wait for my little super to build.
There you go.
Ah!
This looks like the
Fucking-
direction you should be going, and I say that because you've encountered a giant duck.
I feel like you might have a point. Whoa! Let me in.
Oh, there you go.
No!
Wow. Mildor doesn't get to have a heart now.
Yeah, just keep doing
Mildor's
this.
demise.
How is he gonna move around all his blood without one of those?
That's the plot of the game. He wants to go get a heart.
He's like the fucking Tin Man
Yes,
from...
exactly.
You ever play Astro Boy on the Game Boy Advance?
No, I didn't.
That was a fucking amazing
Was it
game.
good?
Was it really?
Yeah. It was like this. I think this is based on it.
How many beat red Iron Gamers would you give it out of 7?
That's so fucking mean.
No, because he gets flustered because he hates the video games that suck ass.
That's not what his little logo is.
Yes, it is.
It might as well be.
Fuck.
No, don't say that, Lyle. You can't say it. You can't say that.
I mean, he did a fire background first, so really the AVGN was ripping off him.
Thank
what
you.
I meant
I've been
to
saying
say.
this for decades. I've always admired how John F. Kennedy says the word decade. He says decade. We choose to go to the moon this decade.
I choose to fall on my bomb.
In this decade.
This decade. Why did he do it last decade?
I don't
10 years of falling on my bum.
I like to sit on things with my this decade.
Look at the little tiny one, man.
You just used it to fucking throw.
This draws some parallels to the real world, where there's big people and small people, you know?
Exactly.
Kill him. Drop it on him. Yeah.
Oh my god.
There you go. Is that a little fucking tiki? What do you call those things? Gimbies? Little pygmy. He's a little
gimbos.
pygmy.
Oh my god.
What?
What, the little people like South America, you mean?
Why aren't you allowed to make fun of pygmies? What?
Do they have the internet in Pygmea?
Would they even know you're making fun of
The
them?
Pigtopia? I don't think so.
It's like you're making fun of a child.
Yeah, it's like that. Fucking, you can make fun of children all you want. You can make fun of the Amish because they'll never see it.
Yeah, no,
you can be really mean to the Amish on the internet.
No, you can make fun of Amish and Pigtopians. I don't think they'll ever see it.
Pygtopians?
Yeah, that's what they call pygmies.
Do they call themselves pygmies, or do we call them pygmies?
I think they call themselves like Steve and Johnny and Sarah.
What's up,
We
man?
just go, hey, pygmies.
I mean, we were fucking calling them Indians for way longer than we probably should have.
Pygmies?
No, Indians.
Oh.
Or Native
Yeah, there you go.
Americans.
We're still calling. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know what? Hello? Is this mic on?
Yeah.
The only reason I ever called them Indians. You know what? There's a fucking movie called The Indian in the Cupboard. He's just a little Native American.
Wait, what?
That is true. Yeah, no.
That's a famous movie.
Yeah, it's this little
What?
kid has a toy Indian. He puts him in the cupboard and he turns into a tiny man.
Yeah.
I don't believe this.
And then,
That's real!
And then there's
I
Indian
don't
in the
believe
cupboard
this
too,
one.
where he does it with a cowboy as well. And
I had
that's
that
Owen
movie.
Wilson, I think.
No, that's fucking Night at the Museum, you fucking shithead.
Oh, I'm conflating all
But
my
The
shit.
Indian in the
Well,
Cupboard
no,
is
Night
a
at the
famous
Museum
story.
Is a sequel. Ben Stiller's the
not.
kid from Indian in the Cupboard.
That's not the same
You're not gonna
series.
fool me on any of this shit.
The Indian in the Cupboard is fucking real!
No, it's not.
Look it up on your
Chris,
dumbass phone.
Chris,
What's
the
the
jig
plot?
is up.
What's the plot? What's
the
the
jig is
plot?
up. We
The plot
ruined
is,
it.
I actually don't know. It was a shitty plot. I swear on my fucking mother's life. Look it up on your phone right now.
I'm not
the
gonna
Indian in the cupboard.
I'm not gonna let the
Look it up. There's
I'm
a
not
stupid
gonna let
kid.
my phone.
There's
I'm
a
not gonna let my
stupid fucking
phone.
curly-headed
I'm not gonna
kid
let my
with his
phone
mouth
light up
open.
my face in the dark
His
room
mouth
to
is
look
open.
at
His
the
fucking
fake movie.
stupid. His square ass teeth are fucking grimacing on the cupboard. There's
Why
a
is he
little
doing
Indian
that?
in his
Why
hand.
Why is he
His parents
smiling?
don't love him.
I'm sick
His
of this
parents don't
fucking
love him. His
conversation.
only friend is the Indian.
Do you really not believe that there's a movie called The
I
Indian
like
in the Cupboard?
60% believe that there's an Indian in the
Fucking
cupboard.
look it up right now.
I'm not gonna squint and look at a bright phone in the dark room to type in small Indian instead of cupboard.
I swear,
There's
though,
an Indian in the
please.
cupboard too, where he instead of opening the cupboard going
Look,
in,
I know
he
I've
goes into
lied
a
about other
box.
things. I've lied before, but this is real. This is the Indian in the cupboard.
This is the boy who cried Indian. I don't believe it. I don't hear it.
Why won't you fucking believe this one thing?
I'll look it up at the end of this. I'll look it up.
Look it up right now so
Fine.
people know.
Let's look. What do I type in? Small
Indian in the fucking cupboard. I love that. That's awesome.
Yeah, no, this is really cool. This is a good Mildorian experience.
Oh man, it pisses me off that these games are so good and they're not getting the attention they deserve.
Well, we're giving it the attention.
Instead, we're getting fucking two
I
lesbians
say we are
smelling each
giving
other's
it the attention.
This
assholes.
movie's got a 5.9 out of 10 on
I
IMDb.
fucking told you.
It was
I
released-
fucking told
It was
you.
released in 1995.
Yeah. Does the boy not have curly hair and square ass teeth and looking shocked on the
He
cover?
does. Because you know why? Because he sees the old Indian man.
I fucking told you. And his teeth are actually square. I knew I remembered that, right?
Yeah. It says enchanting classic. I would not call that enchanting.
My auntie watched it with me.
Did she think it was real?
She thought it was a real fucking occurrence.
Yeah, she was like, Chris, you must see this.
Did you guys
It's
ever
real.
Have
There's a little Indian in the cupboard. This is a documentary.
did you guys ever have a relative who maybe didn't think something was real, but like believe effects in the movie were real or something?
Effects of
Like my
what?
grandma saw the new Planet of the Apes movie on TV, and she was like, "How'd they get those monkeys to do that?" And I was like, no, it's computer graphics.
Yeah. When my grandma saw Shrek, I don't know what the fuck she thought she was seeing.
She went, "Oh!"
I do
Like,
wonder
it's
about
ogre!
that. If you could fucking, if you could bring a caveman to, like, the modern era, like, what kind of shit like that would freak him out?
You can't, no, you really can't convince old people that, like, these CG characters are made on computers. Like, they can't comprehend that.
Yeah.
There's the urban legend, and I don't know if this is true, it's probably not, that in the Great Train Robbery, at the end of the movie, the robber, like, points his gun at the screen and fires, and everybody, like, ran out of the theater because it was, like, the first movie
I've
ever
heard that
made. They
too,
didn't know that.
Yeah.
It sounds like it could be fucking complete
People were not
bullshit.
fucking
but-
total like retards back then. They didn't think it was a giant man and trapped inside of a flat like plane of existence. They knew it was a projection. No, wasn't it a train that they were scared of?
I could have sworn
always-
it was the shot at the end where the guy points his gun at the camera and says, "Zach Hadel, I'm coming for you."
I always
in
heard
the
that
year 2018, I'm coming right through the
I
door.
always
Me, the
heard-
cowboy from the movie.
I always fucking heard that there was an old movie from like the 1800s
Ow!
when films were just starting to become a thing. There was a short film of a little train coming at the camera.
Yeah.
And people went and they ran out.
They ran out and got ran over
Some
by
guy
the real
officially-
train.
Some guy pointed at the screen and said, "Train."
I mean, this could be like an urban legend thing that gets fucking passed around. It's just about everything else all the time. Like, isn't there something where like an actor puts like a gerbil in their ass and it keeps like cropping up about different people?
What?
Yeah, I know for a fact at one point it was attributed to Ted Danson, but I could have sworn that
What?
it's...
No, wait, no. That's not the part I was at. What do you wait?
Oh, the gerbil thing?
Yeah, the
there-
gerbil in the ass is what I was curious
Yeah,
about.
there's like a rumor that like an actor put a gerbil
Dang
up
it.
their ass, and I could have sworn it bounces around from actor to actor.
Why would you say that?
What's the
Aw.
accusation? Just that he put a gerbil
Yeah,
up his
just that he
ass?
put a gerbil up his ass.
It's pretty believable.
I know specifically at one point it was about Ted Danson. I don't know if it's ever been about anybody else, but I could have sworn that it kind of changes from time to time.
I gotta do this whole fucking level again because there's no checkpoint. Or I missed it.
Did you guys have any like weird urban legends when you were a kid that like now looking back you're like that definitely wasn't true? Like I remember a bunch of kids like it was just kind of common knowledge around my school even though it wasn't true that the guy
I
who
recall-
played Barney suffocated in his suit.
Yeah, I heard
Oh,
that
yeah,
one.
I remember that,
I
yeah.
heard the one where they said he had drugs in his tail. Like it was the guy, like somebody stepped on his tail and his tail fell off and there was like crack in there or something. I also heard the old one about the kid who jerks off at the bottom of the pool and he gets his intestines sucked out, which is actually from a short story.
That's a Chuck Palahniuk
That
thing.
is. It's a short story by him. But that actually just got passed on as a real thing that happened.
In Wexford, there's a place called Loftus Hall, where they say that one time, so it was owned by a bunch of like rich folk, and it's like this like manor, and it's spooky.
Wait. Is this the thing where the demon flew through the fucking roof?
Yeah, he flew up through the roof.
No, sorry. So tell the story from scratch. I was just making sure. I do know that story.
It was where a bunch of like people were at this manor playing cards in the middle of a storm, and then a guy shows up and he's like, "I am here now," and they're like, "Who is this mysterious man?" And then he's like, "So, playing cards, I see," and they're like, "Yes, come join us on this misty night." And then he was like, "Okay," and then while he's playing cards, one of the maidens came over to like wipe his shoes. There was a little piece of dirt on his shoes, and then she bent down to wipe it, and she saw that he had hooves for feet, and then she went, "Hooves for feet, my word!" And he flew up through the roof, and he left a hole in the roof, and it's still there to this day.
You know, really happy like fucking something fell from this like a tree branch fell.
That's the janitor fucking up.
Yeah,
That's
fell.
like
he fell down through the roof and smashed everything, killing it. But I went to a tour of that place. My whole life, I built that up in my head like it was the most scary shit ever, and then I finally went to it, and it was the most lame fucking shit. Just a shitty ass fucking burned hole in the roof. They lit it on fire or some shit.
They're playing with matches.
Yeah.
Wasn't there an animation about that came out?
Was there?
I remember you showed me an animation about that like years ago.
Oh, I think I vaguely remember like an MS Paint, Microsoft Windows Movie Maker thing.
No, it was more like a paper style thing where it's all kind of cutout stuff. It's almost like tween, I think.
God damn it. Yeah, you know what? I remember that, yeah. God damn it. YouTube videos. Sometimes you remember them, sometimes you don't.
Man, I don't remember a vast majority of them.
Do you remember Adult Diaper Fart?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Let's let people figure that one out for themselves.
Okay.
Fuck these guys. Fuck these guys. No, I hate that. I'm at the end of the level. Please don't fucking kill me again. No! No! Come on. I hate this part.
Come on, Mildor. Fuck
Mildor!
Ah! Mildor!
God damn it. I'm gonna go boo-hoo and I'll say, let's call this a night. I think that crashed the game.
Mildor's death is permanent.
Boo-hoo.
Mildor's demise.
Look at that
There are
death.
no second-
Look at that death animation.
There are no second chances in
He's a little
Mildor's
pancake.
plume.